Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again, and say it ain't so because young Simi is once again back to his old ways, apparently scamming another fan and actually getting pretty upset at me as well as a couple others about the whole situation. So basically, since I made my last video, the artist Frosty, who got previously scammed by young Simi, has gone out of his way to try to find everybody else who has been scammed by him and try to put together more accounts of him doing the same thing. And apparently, word is spread of that because an artist named 6 Feet Under ends up hitting up Frosty saying, "Hi, nice to meet you. I was recently a victim of young Simi and I was consulting in DM. Yo, do you have physical evidence on hand like pictures, receipts, and transactions?" And it turns out that he actually does. And he ends up even sending him my video saying, "Yo, is this true?" And young Simi responds saying, "Nah, they some trolls." Peep the playlist on my page. That's where all my music gets dropped. Some trolls paid them to do that video. Not every artist easy to work with. Now keep in mind, I wasn't paid to make that video. Frosty hit me up and I decided to expose the scammer for being a scammer. I wish I was getting paid, Simi. I'm the only one out here not making any money whatsoever. You guys are all scamming and making $500 a day. I'm out here making videos exposing you guys for being scammers and making like $3. Come on. He then goes on to say, "Look at my story. I shared a feature I did and released September 25th, right on my SoundCloud and my story." And the whole channel is about trying to expose people, even people that I know. I've watched a few of their videos and none of their shit is accurate. And how exactly is it inaccurate? I'm showing screenshots of what people are saying. Do you have any actual evidence or are you just talking out of your ass? He then responds by saying, "Simi, I respect you, but I don't think it's right to ask for a fee when you're the one who offered it to me." Simi then responds by saying, "I'm literally doing half and half with you, so you're gonna get your record even before you send the rest, homie. Like I say, we just dropped a song on the 25th. It's right on my page." He then responds saying, "Okay, if you now refund the $175 that I sent you yesterday, I would like to know about you." Now keep in mind, I do think this guy is Japanese, so his English isn't really the best, but basically what he's saying is he wants his money back. Young Simi then responds saying, "I gotta send it tomorrow. If you ain't trying to work, no problem. I'm out right now and it's my people's PayPal, so when I get off, hit me back. I'm gonna have to send it to an email and then send a screenshot." "Alright then, I'll await your response." "Yo, I'm still waiting for my refund." And then of course after that, young Simi goes ghost because he doesn't want to give the money back, so he continues to talk to Frosty saying, "He charged me $350 and I told him I would pay him half, $175 as a down payment, and the other half if I received the verse." Which honestly is smart in my opinion. I think we're starting to learn as a community. You send them half the money and then if they sing you the song, you send them the other half. Because I do understand that artists don't want to do work for free, so if you don't send them any money up front, they might not want to get it done. I personally always like to get my work done and then get paid, because if I take the money beforehand, I always feel stressed out, like I'm on a timeline to get it done in a certain amount of time, which I never want. So basically I make the product and then they pay me, and there's never been a problem so far. After that, the two of them go back and forth talking shit about young Simi. I'm not going to read that all out because it's not really that important to the story, but it does seem like Frosty was pretty upset by this, because then he really started to go at young Simi. Frosty says, "So now when a cracker calls you out on your BS, you're going to pick up the slack now, huh? You think that's how this industry works? I see how you move, Florida Jit. Either give me the refund or I'm gonna take it a step further." So before we really get into this, I want to give you guys some context to be fully caught up to speed. Frosty is an artist who ended up giving young Simi $500 for a feature, and then he never got a response for over 6 months, but all of a sudden since my video came out, young Simi has now been responding again. And just bear with me guys, because honestly this is going to be really hard to read. Hey, who the you think you talking to, homie? Shit dropping. Shit that's been worked on months way before you locked in. Watch your mouth. You must ain't seen my post. I post all my files. I'm cooking new opens to send, unless you want some shit I sent somebody else. I ain't forget about you, fool. I don't know where you think you called me out, but bro, I ain't seen it. N-word, I follow your page and everything. You think I forgot what you smoking? Bro, use some commas when you type. Holy shit. I'm talking to someone with bad business. That's who I'm talking to. Just because you did something for another homie don't mean you gotta sideswipe 5 others, bitch. I know who I'm talking to, a scammer. With 4 new features just dropped in the last 4 weeks, miss me with that. Send an email or shut the fuck up. Oh, so you can fucking desert me again for the next 4 months? Either get your shit together or your career is fucked. I don't even want that verse no more. I want my fucking money back. Ain't that so hard? Oh wait, you ain't got $500 because you spent all your money on your goddamn car you keep posting about. I'll send my cash app right now. If I don't get my $500 in 24 hours, kiss your ass goodbye. I'm not gonna lie, Frosty is definitely heavily antagonizing young Simi here. I mean, we gotta be more tough on these scammers, but dude, you're definitely going crazy on this one. After that, young Simi starts sending voice messages, which I'm gonna show you right here.
"Nigga, I done successfully worked with 60 fucking artists, all on my SoundCloud for everybody to see. We done ran up 100,000s of plays. We close friends. We cool. Niggas understand the process. Of course it's gonna be 4, 5 difficult people to fucking deal with. Duh. It comes with it, my nigga. Like, I'm not tripping. I don't show mad love, so I'm not tripping. You know, once you get to talking crazy, bro, and that respect level ain't there, it's you. But you did pay for your shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you. It's really not that difficult. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga finna. You say you calling me out, nigga. Where? I don't know. I don't see it. I don't care. I don't care what niggas do on the internet, bro. Like, nigga, I ain't see it. so I don't give a. But I'm gonna go ahead and send that open though, cause you paid for it.
Now, right off the bat, there's not a whole lot wrong with this voice message. She's pretty calm, which is respectable considering how hard Frosty is going at him right now. But at the same time, there is one thing he said which is a little bit sketch, and that's the part where he's talking about his features and how he has 60 of them out right now and he only messed them up with like 6 people, so it's not a big deal. Now, let me give you a comparison to understand why it is a big deal. Imagine you knew a guy who sold really good weed. In fact, he sold such good weed that almost everybody in the neighborhood knew him and went to him. In fact, you liked him so much that you went to him over 60 times, you spent money with him almost every day, and you got pretty close. In fact, you start to trust him so much that you want to start buying in bulk from him. So you spend $500 to get 5 pounds of weed from him, and then after that, he basically takes your money and never gives you the weed. So at this point, you don't know how to feel because after all, you've been working with this guy for years. He's giving you your weed time and time again. He's never scammed you in the past, but all of a sudden, he takes your money and just never responds. And keep in mind, it was $500. It wasn't a small amount of money, so it really makes you think, does him delivering all those times previously justify him taking your money that one time, or does it not? Well, I guess it's up for you to decide. But then after that, he ends up doing the same thing 5 more times. Would you still trust the guy after he scammed you 6 times in a row? No, I don't think you would. Also, for the people who were commenting on the last video saying that maybe it wasn't actually young Simi on the account and it might have been a hacker or somebody on his team that was taking all the money, after he sent this voice message, it basically confirms that it actually is young Simi who's running the whole operation. Frosty then responds to that voice message by saying, "You ain't seen it because you don't want to believe it. Plus, I know you seen it. In fact, I know you seen it." He said, "Seen what?" And then he sends him the message of my video and the previous conversation that he had with the other artist. He says, "Trying to call you out and calling me a troll. Oh, and the cat's out of the bag. You think I watched that video?" Laughing emoji. "You better, because he making another one." Bruh, Frosty, why you bringing me into the mix? You're bringing me into the beef, man. Come on, I don't want the smoke. Young Simi then responds by saying, "Bruh, I don't give a fuck, lol." And then he sends him a video of all the previous features that he did deliver on. He says, "Sounds like it. Oh my god, is that Night Lavelle production? Oh my god, you're such a genius." Laughing emojis. "You think I care when I'm not the one sending 2-minute long voicemails and a whole ass video flexing my work? Ego plus 1000. After that, the two of them keep going back and forth for a while, with young Simi saying, "That's one account by the way, and you don't know everything." And then Frosty responds by saying, "Yep, because someone gets mad and then they get called out for not doing business right. And when I call you out and you flex your whole disco, my race, and your business. Your claims are a brand. You sold out, fuckboy." We then have another voice message from young Simi.
Nah, white boy, don't try to play victim, nigga. Once you in my inbox talking all that shit, nigga, I could talk about your race, your hair. I could talk about anything about you, bro. You're not finna be in my inbox talking out the side of your fucking neck and think you finna get your money back, nigga. I showed you the songs, nigga, over 60 songs, and I showed you the bands, over 60 bands, nigga. And it started from May to October, bro. Oh, now I'm flexing on you. I'm flexing on you, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. You could have had your fucking funky ass refund, nigga. Now you finna get a funky ass song. Like, bro, and it literally be artists like you with fucking 200-300 followers that are the most difficult to work with, and it shows in your plays and your music, and why nobody follows you and supports your shit. It fucking shows. You should be lucky I even tried to show you love, nigga. And you probably paid them YouTube niggas, but what you not understanding is, bro, I'm an independent rapper. I own every song you ever heard. I'm not signed to no label, bro. It ain't no way in hell I'ma not make money off my music. Let's not talk about my business that pays me very nicely, bro. So you want to continue to be in my inbox and pop your shit? I just need you to understand it don't mean nothing to me, bro. It don't. Because at the end of the day, I told you, all right, I'm going to send you a song. You want to continue to pop your shit like you the Hulkamania in this wrestling? Okay, it's not going to help you, bro. It's not going to help you. So, not finna keep going back and forth with you, bro. I rest my case. And I'm pretty sure you paid them niggas to make that video. Like, let's be serious.
After that, Frosty then responds by saying, "All I'ma say is that your ego hurt. Let the pain speak for itself. You're lucky that you can pull the race card because you got bias over us whiteys, and you can't handle the fact that a white person can do that shit better than you. Toughen up, clown. You got a storm coming your way." He then goes on to say, "Also, nah, I didn't. He's my homie." And yeah, I can confirm that he did not pay me for that video, but at the same time, I don't know why you guys are fighting over race now. I'm not sure exactly where this conversation went, but I gotta say, young Simi is kind of funny with the whole Hulkamania thing, bro. I gotta say, it's kind of funny. Although, unfortunately, that is the end of the fun here because we have some more voice messages where, of course, young Simi is pulling that card where he's gonna sue me. Yeah, he's gonna sue me, guys.
Listen, homie, you keep trying to play victim when you talking shit. Funny part is you say that's your homie. So basically you over here fishing for shit just to send to your homie. That's why you talking shit even after I said I'ma send you the song. I already see what you doing. Funny part is I wasn't gonna say nothing cause I got a lawyer. I got entertainment lawyers, bro. You feel me? And getting a YouTube video pulled down for defamation is easy, bro. Definitely when you a verified artist. I just want you to know that, bro. Maybe Puya and them niggas don't got time to pull the videos down about him. Because what does it matter? But I got time. So when my lawyer reach out and asks him to take that video down, and we give him a certain time, and it doesn't come down, that's when I'm going to send it to my YouTube manager. So don't ever think, hey, you're not really doing shit, bro. I'm not sure if you have experience at this or not, but niggas got entertainment lawyers, and that's pretty easy to get a YouTube video pulled down. Definitely after you just told me y'all working together. So that's kind of funny. But we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you that song because legally you paid for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that to you. But I got all the information that I need, bro, and you got all the information that you need, bro. So we gonna see what's up.
And honestly, there's a whole lot to dissect from these voice messages right here because honestly, I do understand why young Simi's upset. Frosty is kind of using my videos as a way to threaten him. He feels like he's being disrespected, so he's pulling all of his cards out. But just to talk to young Simi directly for a minute, I understand that Frosty is crashing out right now, and honestly, I feel like he's only doing so because first of all, he's upset that you didn't send the feature for such a long time and he felt disrespected, but at the same time, I already know that he's kind of playing it up and giving you that energy because it's the first time he's beefing with a bigger artist. I can respect that energy, Frosty. You're having fun, you're making some entertainment, but at the same time, we got to take this seriously. I do appreciate that young Simi is starting to deliver on these features. He actually ended up giving Frosty his feature, even though he didn't want it, he wanted the refund. It's unfortunately that he had to be prodded and poked to give the features out, but at the same time, he's not on the level of somebody like Little Lotus. I even gave him a little bit of lenience in the first video by saying, you know what, you should deliver on these, but there could be a reason why you're not. And considering the fact that young Simi is not a drug addict, I don't think he's out really trying to scam in the same way. Maybe some of these features are falling between the cracks, but at the same time, stop taking so many at once. Like, you need to tighten your operation up a little bit here. Because as much as you think that it's not a big deal to rip off 6 people when you delivered 60 other features to other people, it definitely is a big deal because they're giving you $500, which to you, I know isn't a big deal. You're a rapper, you've been making big money for years now, but to the average person, $500 is a lot of money. So for you to take that and not give them any sort of communication for months, they're gonna get upset. And if you don't want to work with smaller artists anymore because it always ends up in a situation like this, then stop working with them. I understand that situations like this can occur and things can fall between the cracks, but if it's so hard to keep up on all the features you're supposed to deliver, then maybe you need to hire somebody on to manage them all. Whether it's malicious or not, you definitely are messing up, but at least you delivered on that, continue to deliver on all the rest of the features, and then after that, we can move on from the situation with you rectifying it. You can become a better person, you can keep selling features, and if you lose some opportunities because of that, that's on you. But let me tell you, trying to sue me and take my video down would be a bad idea for you optically. Obviously, I don't want you to do it, but at the same time, it would just create a lot of bad will with the community. I know you have your Raider Clan clout, I know you've been up for a while, I know you feel popular in your own city, but you do have to admit that you've fallen off quite a bit, and this is the first time that you've really been talked about in any capacity for years. Maybe back in the day you could simply take down YouTubers' videos and avoid all criticism, but if you try to take the video down and even successfully get it down, a lot of people are going to know about it and you're going to get a lot of backlash. You have a chance right now to fix all of this by delivering on those features, moving on, putting out a statement basically saying, I'm sorry I didn't deliver for so long, but now I am. Some people still aren't going to want to buy features anymore because you messed up for so long, but at the same time, you can fix this. But if you go out of your way to take my video down because you think it makes you look bad, you're only going to look worse by doing that. You're going to turn yourself into a villain to the entire community. It's only going to prove more that you can't take criticism and that you actually are trying to actively scam. I don't even understand why you would want to pull that card. The video already came out. The box is already open. You've already been exposed for the things that you're doing. This goes for every artist as well. Once you take the video down, it doesn't mean, oh, all of a sudden the problem goes away. It's gone. I don't have to deal with it anymore. By the act of you taking it down, you have then continued the situation, proving that you can't take criticism. Oh, I have a YouTube manager. I have a lawyer. I have this and that. I have all this weight that I can throw around and get you silenced. Now, I would understand you having this perspective if you were somebody who blew up in like 2005 without the internet's help. Bro, do you understand that you were a damn SoundCloud rapper? Back in 2010 or 2007, whenever you got your start, you started posting music on that app to make money. That's how you made all your money. That's why you're in the position, the blessed position that you're in right now. If it wasn't for the internet, you wouldn't be a rapper. You wouldn't have that car. You wouldn't have that money. You wouldn't have that lawyer. You wouldn't have any of it. You would be just like anybody else. You would be just like the people that you're scamming money out of right now. Imagine if back in the day when you first started posting your music on SoundCloud, a bigger rapper from the industry decided to start taking it down. You definitely would have fought against that. In fact, all your friends would have fought against it too. In fact, the entire SoundCloud community would have fought against that. Because back in the day, that's what it was. It was freedom. SoundCloud was freedom away from the actual industry. You never had to sign a record deal. You could be independent and do everything the way that you wanted. But nowadays, you're the very thing that you fought against back then. So good for you, Simi. I'm glad you got yours. And I'm glad that you keep getting yours over and over again. And I'm also glad that after you got yours, you became exactly the same as any other rapper in the big industry. You might be independent, but you got the same attitude as all those assholes. And for anybody who thinks it's justifiable for him to get these videos taken down because I'm annoying or I'm causing a problem or he's a big rapper that you look up to and you want to lick his testicles because you want a little bit of clout, people deserve to get called out no matter what type of fame they have. It would be the same for me. It doesn't matter how big you get. If you do scummy things to get where you are, then you're still a scumbag. And if I ever become an egocentric piece of shit like this guy, I want you guys to all call me out and make videos on me as well because I would deserve it. So yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry I got a little bit heated there, but I'm really tired of people saying they're going to sue me over me just criticizing them and exposing them for the things that they said themselves. It's not defamation. But anyways, I'll calm down there. And yeah, we'll see how young Simi responds to this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you really liked it, then the way you could help out the most is by subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to get to 10K because if I get 10K people watching absolutely everything I do, then I might be able to support myself off this YouTube shit. And if you like this type of video and want to see longer ones, I also have a main channel called Twisted World where we're almost to 20K. So if you want to head over there and subscribe as well, I'd really appreciate it. But either way, just watching the video helps out as well. So thank you for that. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.